I'm hearing that they down to two buffoons. Two buffoons. Other people have walked away. They done seen it's Judgment Day. This is part 2. These people are realizing that fucking with you literally brings about death. They got a whole hangman energy. They got a whole different perspective on you now, collective. They like, damn. We should have never crossed this person. I'm hearing, I will never jump off a building and survive. And if that building were burning up, I'd never leave you inside. I'd probably never live to see 100 years old. And no matter who's around, I never treat you cold. Somebody can have a lover coming in. Listen, they realizing fucking with you brings about severe motherfucking judgment and consequences. What's happening to some people out here, family, is something that's going to literally break our hearts. I don't know who tuned in to this channel, but for the people tuned into my channel, you probably like me, unless you just watching just to watch. But what's going to happen to them is something that'll break your heart. And this is why they can't let these motherfuckers tear you apart. You're too valued, the devil. You're too needed. Something don't even belong in here. This don't even belong in here. You see them? People walking away. And it might be some dummies that think they above the law, don't believe in God, whatever. Or just on a suicide mission. Suicide mission is what I'm hearing. Suicide mission. These devil worshippers. These people are in hell. Stuck in the lower realms. There could be some of these people that are asking for mercy, that are praying for forgiveness. Listen, if it is genuine, then archangels forgive these people. But you, the angels, know. The Most High knows if it's genuine or not. Hell, you could have been used to bring some of these people to God. So if it's genuine, then so be it. But there's 2 of these motherfuckers, excuse my language, who are still on the same shit, I guess. And there's other people who are like trying to repent because they see destruction is near. It's here. It already. It's happening in their lives. It's what's going on in their lives that they know. It's from what they did. The star, I can't hold it up for long. I feel like you're a healer, is what I'm getting from this star energy. I'm hearing the healer of the ages. Somebody that's very connected to spirit. You're here on earth, but you're very connected to spirit. You pour out spirit. You bring God to earth. You bring heaven to earth, family. You've healed a lot of your addictions, shadows, traumas. These people haven't, and they're still. So I don't know why they sent out the Ace of Cups. What did I say? You bring God to earth. You bring heaven on earth. You hear me? You bring spirit break out. You literally call, probably pray to God. Call on God for people. I'll be damned. I'll be damned if these people, if the righteous think they going prevail. We got to get a word from the Lord. Can we get a word from you, Most High? It says, we in Acts, page 218. It says, I will pour out my spirit in those days. Come on, man. Come on, man. What did I just say? You're somebody who pours out. You bring God's spirit to earth. What did I? Can't tell me I don't speak for the Most High, because I do. I do. I will pour out my spirit in those days, and they shall prophesy. God is pouring out his spirit through us collective, and we here to prophesy. And it says, I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath. Blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood. So there could be something about the eclipse that just recently passed. And it says, before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord. Judgment is near, family. Judgment is near. 555. And they think they're going to persecute the one that was sent to help save them? Fools. Fools. Forgive them, for they know not what they do, Most High God. Forgive them. I mourn for them. Y'all wonder why I cry a lot. It's because, first of all, spirit takes over me, but I mourn a lot for these people. Because I know the judgment and the wrath of the Lord. I know it. And it says, let me just start it over. These readings ain't for everybody. It's for who it's for. I will pour out my spirit in those days. This is God giving it to you, sending you the cup, to pour out the spirit amongst the land, amongst the people, right? And it says, I will show wonders in heaven. The blood moon, all of that stuff, that's signs. I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord. And it shall come to pass that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. It's people calling on God now. Because now through you, they know that God is real. Is real. Isis, Ra, and El may be relevant to somebody. They know that God is real now. And it says, like I said, and whoever calls upon the Lord shall be saved. We always calling on the Lord. They wonder why we keep getting saved, because we always calling. As soon as I go through some shit, I'm called. Listen, the other day I was feeling a little weary. I said, God. That's how I call on. I be like, God, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Because we get a little tired sometimes. We're carrying the weight of the world, and we shouldn't have to. It's not really what God is requiring of us, but that's what we do because we're always trying to help people. And I put my head down right here in this spot, and I said, God, I need you. I'm a little tired. I'm a little weary. And God said, how you think Jesus felt? And I lift my head up and I said, right. We on the same mission. We are Jesus. We are Jesus. Yeshua, the Christ, broken down, the body of the Christ. And it says, and it shall come to pass that whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Men of Israel, hear these words. Jesus of Nazareth, a man attested by God to you by miracles, wonders, and signs, which God did through him in your midst, as you yourselves also know. You're somebody, what did I just say? We are the Christ, 919. They see us as a walking miracle. That's what they see us as. We give all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise to God. And it says, him being delivered by the determined purpose and foreknowledge of God, you have taken by lawless hands, have crucified and put to death, whom God raised up, having loosed the pains of death, because it was not possible that he should be held by it. So let me read that again. It says, him being delivered by the determined purpose and foreknowledge of God. You have taken by the lawless hands, have crucified and put to death. They done crucified us. They tried to put us to death. You know what I'm saying? And it says, whom God raised up. God raised you up. God raised you up, right? It says, having loosed the pains of death, because it was not possible that he should be held by it. And it says, for David says concerning him, I foresaw the Lord always before my face, for he is at my right hand, that I may not be shaken. If you look at the, I can't hold it up, but the star is pouring out the water with her right hand, the spirit on the earth, so that you shall not be shaken. And it says, therefore my heart rejoiced and my tongue was glad. Moreover, my flesh also will rest in hope, for you will not leave my soul in Hades, nor will you allow your Holy One to see corruption. And it says, you have made known to me the ways of life. You will make me full of joy in your presence.